Welcome to a very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the High Mobility Zaku Late Type. A unit that is a drastic departure from its earlier version, or the High Mobility Early Type. In fact, in a lot of ways, it's more and has more in common with the Gelgoog than it does the Zaku, but most of that's internal workings than the outward appearance. Only 4 of these units were made, and it was considered somewhat dangerous due to the sheer mobility and thrust this unit could produce. In game, it's a 400 cost to 550 cost unit. It is a ground and space capable general with a melee of a ballistic and beam resistance of 17, a melee of a pathetic 8, a range strength of 42, and a melee of 2. A movement speed of 115 and a thrust gauge of 75. For parts, we have close range of 8, medium of 15, and long range of 9. Now, this unit does have a number of options, but be aware if you pick the MMP-78 machine gun, it has fairly short range, but it does come with the grenade launcher, which you're probably going to use as an opener or a deterrent for units that are either trying to aggress on you or you want to aggress on. So be aware of that. For equipment, we have the simplified missile launcher, a fairly popular choice, but be aware, while it has good range, decent damage, and the cooldown time's pretty decent, it will, once you pull the trigger, fire all 4 missiles in succession. So if you want to get more uses out of it, or, use a missile at a time, just switch to another weapon and it will only fire once. Then we have the giant bazooka, does decent damage, okay range, and it's got okay amount of ammo. Cooldown time can be a little bit tricky at the 7.4, but if you want to play the bazookas, my suggestion is the Zaku bazooka. The damage isn't as good, it's got a decent amount of ammo, it has slightly better range, as you can see, at 375. Cooldown time is a little bit better, and it reloads slightly faster. It's a pretty good unit, and I like to use it because when I'm aggressing on someone, I open up with the bazooka, I hit them with the Heat Hawk, and I back off with a grenade chucked in for good measure. Speaking of such, we have the Heat Hawk Enhanced. It's a Heat Hawk, you'll know how it works if you played Zaku's at all. Then we have the Hand Grenade Z Enhanced 2. This thing, while I have a problem with the range on it, can do absurd amounts of damage. It is just fantastic. I really would like it. Will say that I wish it was just a flat 200 range, but that's just me. Then we have the Smoke Grenade Enhanced. It has 1 ammo and it only has 150 range, but that doesn't matter. You're going to chuck it at your feet or at the feet of an ally and give them temporary stealth, and that will be really fun, obviously, but it's also more fun against stealth units who don't tend to have anti-stealth. So it's a little funny. For skills, we have Emergency Evasion System Level 2, Melee Combo Controller, Forced Injector, which is always nice, High Spec AMBEC Level 2, High Performance Balancers, and EX Boost. For 6 seconds, you get effectively Endless Thrust, which can be really fun if you need to get in and out of a problem really quick. Be aware, you can be hit and not be able to activate it. It can be a bit of a hit and miss, if you get my gist. In terms of what I think of the unit, I think it's a fantastic unit that literally lacks in just all of the wrong places. It's got the speed, it's fun to use. I like the smoke grenade that you can help out yourself and your team. But the grenades are just a little too short range. They really need to boost up the hand grenade just a little bit more to a flat 200, I think. And I think they need to remove the MMP-70 as an option and just accept or either give it or the MMP-80 as a sub-weapon so that you can really take advantage of this being a ranged harassing suit. This suit wants to drop some stealth on itself, hit somebody with something that stuns, knock them down, and then back off while peppering them with rounds. Not just rely on having a few grenades, having a bazooka, or the missile launcher, it just kind of suffers in that regard because it doesn't feel like it can really live up to being a ranged harasser. So that's just my personal opinion. I still like it, so let's see how it does in the match to come.
Hello and welcome to the video, everybody. We're going to get right into the action here, and we're going to drop in on the resort. And oh boy, I do like this unit as we use our smoke grenade to give a little bit of that stealth. And we're going to cruise over here. I do really like this suit. I like how maneuverable it is. I just feel like it lacks a little bit in the range power. I could use the simplified missile launcher, but I feel like it should have at least one more sub-weapon, honestly. Some kind of machine gun of some type, like its older version. We're going to come in, catch him with that, give him a little bit of it, and let our number 3 finish him off. Now, we're going to continue to be a sneaky jerk lad, and we're going to just drop that smoke grenade, move in a little bit, following up our guys. And we're just going to try to catch people when they're not prepared for it. So we see this going on, we're going to get a hit in there, and we notice an angry man over there. And it looks like an Efreet angry man. We're going to do a little bit of dodging around there, but decide to use our mobility to just get clear. Throw a grenade in, not get nothing there. Drop that stealth, come in, and say hi. Go for the knockdown. We're not going to quite finish him off, but our friend is. We're going to get completely ignored by the Efreet. Okay. Chuck the grenade in, fishing for those hits. Throw the stealth in. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to catch him with that and knock him down. Now that is a dangerous unit up in melee. He could definitely mess me up. Oh, hello, Efreet. How are you? We're just going to use our superior mobility to get away from him, flip over to the bazooka, catch him with that, and give him a little one-to-one-a. Not quite finish him off with that, but we'll get him with the grenade. Then we're just going to run away from the artillery fire, because tradition has hurt me in many ways. Get a shot in, the artillery is going to finish off that target, and we're going to come over, drop our smoke on ourselves and the camphor. And then we're going to move over here and just wait to see if anyone commits. Get a little bit of a shot in there. Throw a grenade in there. Good lord, that grenade does damage. We're going to come around behind, catch him from behind, immediately knock him down, do a little bit of extra damage, and then take off. We're going to chuck that smoke grenade down again, and we're just going to come running around. And we're going to play this game, catch him with that, but we're going to just use our mobility to move out of that area. And into tradition, because of course. So, this unit is quite quick and nimble. It does lack a little bit, in my opinion, in bite, but whatever. So we're going to move in, we're going to come around this side, catch him with the bazooka, our dude's going to finish him off, and we're just going to keep maneuvering around. This unit is really good at hit and run. And, well, we're just going to keep using that as much as we can, even as we're at 800 health. We're going to chuck a grenade down that way. Get nothing, but, hey, if we do, hey, it's going to be a bad day for them. So we're going to zip around this way. We're going to check our smoke grenade. We don't want to hit our guy, so we're going to just pull back, throw a grenade in on him, but the shield's going to eat most of it. Fire into that, miss. Throw a grenade, but our dude's going to eat it. And we're going to drop our stealth grenade and go in and finish him off real quick with the grenade. A very good amount of damage from that. We see the Efreet. We kind of want to sneak up on the guy, but we saw this as well. So we're just going to come in, catch him with the 1-2, and our guy's going to finish him off as we get finished off ourselves. So first death. So we're going to spawn in at A. And we're going to immediately whip out the smoke grenade, drop that at our feet, and we're going to do a little bit of pushing. We're going to try to follow up 4 with a grenade in there, but he had already taken that guy out. We're going to switch over, check our smoke grenade again, and we're just going to keep maneuvering around the edges. Now, we're not seeing much of anyone spawned at the moment, and 5 looks like he has gotten himself into a bit of an ordeal, but I'm not quite sure where he is. Oh, there he is. He's over at the base, and he's been taken out. I see somebody giving 4 some trouble, so I come around to help, and he is already good. So I'm going to hang around a little bit, and I got the smoke grenade up. I'm going to decide to reload my normal grenades, and we're just going to keep hanging around for a moment as 3 basically kind of gets himself stuck in. Drop the smoke grenade, hang out here for just a second, come around, catch him with the bazooka, knock him immediately down, throw a grenade but catch it on the building. And then we're going to zip over here, and we're going to play a little bit of this game, throw the smoke grenade, get our stealth. He's going to be looking for us, and we're going to play just a little bit, but we're deciding to shift. It's not worth wasting that much time. We're going to help the camper push this raid, knock him down immediately, switch to our grenade, chuck it in there, and let the camper go to work. We're going to shift target, drop the smoke grenade again, wait for it, catch the Garadoga, knock him down immediately, and our guy's going to finish him off. We're going to turn around, and we're going to face that raid. We're going to come up after this guy in support of our camper, back up a little bit, and catch him with the knockdown. Now, most of our damage was to his shield, and our guy's going to finish him off, but hey, that's how it works when you're playing the team. So we're using the stealth again. He's going to spot us and try to come around. We're going to catch him with the bazooka, throw the grenade, but the wall's going to eat it. He's going to maneuver in here, and we're just going to push him, catch him with that, knock him down, back off a little bit, let the camper get some work in there, and he's gone. Now we're going to move back this way. This unit is really, really quick and nimble, so you're going to get a lot of use out of just jetting out of someplace. We're going to drop our stealth on ourselves and the camper. I should have probably done it on 3, but I don't believe 3 pulled out of their base, so I'm going to start making my way back that direction to support them. And I'm going to get caught up on some terrain here, because that's always fun. But I'm going to come around, I'm going to push forward, and we're going to try to help, but we're going to get tied up at the last. So there's the end of the match. Let's see how we did. So there's our victory pose. Check out them thick old legs, Zaku. No board position, but 5th place. And there we go. I think it shows it off well.